Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another Diamond Dynasty video, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to beat Conquest. We're going to be specifically doing the USA map of Conquest to try to get that Diamond Albert Pujols card from his days in St. Louis. So this is the map. It's always going to be like this, and when you start off Conquest you want to build a little bit of a circle around your stronghold, and there are a couple of points here I want to point out. You got to steal some fans while you are in the process of filling out this map. You got to steal 15 fans to complete it to end up getting 500 stubs and 1000 XP. So during the steal fans phase, you can go in and you can go steal fans. I recommend you steal 5 times on All-Star, and when you steal fans, it doesn't matter what team you steal from. So steal from the Rockies, steal from the Rangers, steal from the Pirates, and steal from the Tigers, the bad teams in the MLB. So you see on the map here, you got to get as many open spaces as possible on the map. If you can fill out those empty spaces, then you get more fans to reapply to your territories in the reinforced stage. So we're going to try to expand northwards towards Canada, or in the United States, I guess, towards North Dakota, Wyoming, that area. So you see what we're doing on the map right there? That's what we're trying to do. Now we are in the steal fans phase. Obviously, this is where I'm going to go steal from either the Rockies, Tigers, Pirates, or Rangers, just because you need to fulfill those 15 stolen fans to get all of the rewards possible from the Conquest map. So I like to do the Rockies because you can play at Coors Field, or you can play the Pirates as well. Both those teams are very bad, but the Rockies don't have great pitching. They have a couple solid pitchers, so when you're playing on All-Star, you do have to worry out for Trevor Story and Charlie Blackmon, but overall, it's not that bad. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more Diamond Dynasty here on the channel. But you see on the screen, we did beat the Colorado Rockies in this game. Great camera angle we got going on here, but yeah, it took me 4 innings. It was enough to get the job done. Let's now move on back to the map, and now we can reinforce our territories. I'm going to try to move, again, northward. You want to try to move towards Washington and towards Canada. So you always got to move up, just because there's going to be more space for you to work with, rather than you go down south towards Texas. It'll just be a lot tougher if you do that, or trying to go east towards Pennsylvania or whatnot. So again, we reinforce, we attack, we get more territories, and we go back and we keep playing the Colorado Rockies to increase our number of fans. And right there, we got a goal. We acquired 25 million fans in total. So you see here, there is still room to work if we're going to go north. The Rockies are there, the Mariners are there, but they don't really expand out that way. If you go south, again, the Royals are there, the Rangers are there, the D-backs and Astros are there as well. And if you look at it now, we have 11 reinforcements at this point in the map. So we got a lot of room to still work. We can reinforce again with our western territories. The move fans phase, you really don't have to use it. Only use it in the end game when you're trying to hurry up and finish the map. But this is pretty solid. Again, we have 11 territories, and now we can continue to move over toward the Mariners, and that's kind of where you want to set up. By the way, never attack any of the strongholds. Always save those for last. Just try to fill the map out first, and don't worry about your own stronghold. You can leave it like I have it right now. The CPUs, in previous years, they have been aggressive. This year, they really weren't. So the Rockies aren't going to bother you. The Cubs won't bother you. The Brewers, Twins, and Royals really are just going to stay put. They're really not going to try to approach you and confront you at your stronghold. If they do, just build around it. You should be fine. Now this is the point of the video. We are going to get into playing actual teams. Always sim these, never play it, even if it's on rookie. It's just a waste of time. You're gonna win all of these. I mean, I have 8 million fans going up against the Mariners 1 million fans. It should be all right. You should always sim. You might lose a couple of fans here and there, but for the most part, it is a pretty easy operation, as we're going to always try to build around, or try to circle around each team's stronghold, because if you can cut off each team's stronghold, they can't expand outward anymore. So if we completely make a circle around that Mariners logo, we should be fine, and really they can't do much from there. They can build out a little bit more, but they shouldn't be that much of a problem if we can really just contain what the Mariners are trying to do here up north. Don't forget to get that territory all the way in the Pacific Northwest, the very top most left territory. And again, we're playing some of these teams like the Giants as well. We will get to their stronghold when we get to it, but they will be there as well. So this is what we have right now. We got 49 million fans. You kind of want to go back east if you have a couple more fans as well. So you see we're trying to attack the Twins as well. Again, just trying to protect your stronghold just a little bit, but you don't have to do it that much. Don't be concerned if teams are trying to break into your territory like what the Twins kind of did right there. Now we are back in the reinforced stage again. Reinforce where you are attacking. That for us will be up north, and now we skipped ahead. That's what we have. We've made that circle around the Seattle Mariners, and now the Mariners really can't do anything. We have minimize their impact in this game. The Mariners are basically out of this one, and now we can look towards the A's and the Giants. So now we're going to reinforce one more time. We already have 4 on that one spot. Make it now 23 million fans Again, we don't really use the move fans phase at all. It just really doesn't help that much. And now we're going to turn our attention over to Oakland. Going to try to surround the A's with territories, and then we're going to go down to the Bay and take out the Giants as well. So this is what we got now. And then after those turns, we got a little bit further. The A's actually did a pretty good job defending their territories. It doesn't really, I mean, they didn't do anything. It's a sim. It's luck, but it's all right. We still have a lot of territories. And then for our next turn here, I'm going to work more back going to the Midwest, trying to take out the Colorado territories. But you always want a solid base and then go down south with it. You always want to have from your territory all the way over to the Pacific Ocean. If you have all of that, you can start working your way down, as that is what we have right now as we're looking towards the Giants. Just going to try to close off their window from doing anything in this game. So if you want to check out the map one more time, we are dominating. We have the most territory out of any single team on this entire map. Again, we're going to reinforce. So we have pretty good distance on the left side of our map, and on the right, trying to build back up the middle, and there you go. You have a pretty solid base, and you can keep building around the Oakland Athletics. Now we're going to go back down to Southern California, and we are now marching on to try to take out the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Rockies are being just a little bit annoying right there, trying to build back their stronghold, but again, you can just reinforce right there. We'll take up an entire turn just to try to counter out what the Rockies are doing. And you see in the top left, the Mariners are trying to come back, but it's not that big of a deal. You can just put a couple territories up there, move a couple fans up to the Mariners spot, and you'll take out what they built back. And again, we have a pretty solid base going. So we have basically the entire Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, Northern California. We have the Wyoming and Dakotas territories. So I think it's time we go border to border from Canada all the way down to Mexico on the left side of our map, just trying to continue and get that entire region down, as you'll see in here in just a second. That's what we're gonna do. And right here, there you go. So we have everything going all the way from Seattle all the way down to Arizona. We have got the West Coast completely on lock for the most part. Again, the A's have a little bit of a territory, but again, though, it's barely nothing, and you really don't have to worry about it considering how many fans we have now. And that's after another turn. We're gonna now start moving east, and look at that. We are all the way at about Texas, New Mexico area, and now we're moving up in the north. So going northeast now, we've taken over Minnesota and in Wisconsin, and look at that. The next turn, we have taken over Texas. This is just gonna take a while, folks. It is not very hard to do this. You just gotta be patient, and eventually you should be able to get the job done. The playing games part of this is not very hard, because you'll see in a second. Oh, there we go. We got a Bryce Harper card, 82 overall. That's cool, but the playing games part in this is not difficult. You'll see in a second, once I get this entire map full, the playing games part will come easy, because you can play all these games on rookie, because you have so many fans where you can go in 99 fans against, for example, the Diamondbacks have like 8 million fans on their stronghold, and then you can just win that game on rookie and then just keep doing that for each and every single team. That just takes a while, but playing this part is the hard part, basically. Filling out the map. Once you do this, the operation is done. That's why I'm not going to show you guys me being teams on rookie, because it's on rookie. The games are pretty obvious and you know how they're going to go. And if you look at the screen right now, I mean, this is going step by step. We're on turn 23 and now turn 24, and we've basically got the entire map done. A couple more games here against the Toronto Blue Jays, and this one will be over, and we will have the entire map filled with our territories. You look back at the A's and the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, and I know they are building those little bases around their strongholds, but the thing is, we have so many fans, we can just move fans over there and we will be fine. The next reinforcement, we can just keep going team by team and knocking out all those territories they do have. And really don't have to do it right now, because they're not going to do anything. We can eventually just wait until we want to take over their stronghold and beat out their entire territories, but right now we're just going to do that to Oakland. We're going to fill up that territory in the West Coast to 99, and then we'll move around and take out everything Oakland does have. Same in Colorado, but you see it right here. We have basically the entire map done. I know the Red Sox have a little bit up there in Maine, but we should be fine. And this is basically the final map. Again, at this point, you just got to play every single game on rookie. As I'm recording this right now, I have about half the map done of just beating teams on rookie. It just takes a while. It's not that fun because you're going to beat them every single time. You know how each game will end. It's just tedious. It takes a while. Just make sure to, I don't know, score a couple runs in the first inning. If you want to speed it up, you could just bunt the rest of the way after you score 2 or 3 runs in the first and just make sure your pitching is fine. Pitch them up and inside. They're not going to hit it. It's on rookie. Always use a reliever, I think. It's easier. They pitch out the stretch. I use Kimbrel, Edwin Diaz, and Mariano Rivera 1, 2, 3 in all 3 innings because they have fast windups or fast motions out the stretch. They get games over with For example, Craig Kimbrell's got a really nice fastball up and in, and you can just move the knuckle curve out. Mariano Rivera, of course, got the cutter and the fastball. Edwin Diaz got a slider and a fastball. That's all you need. You really only need 2 pitches to get through the games. And folks, this will do it here for our Conquest map. It is done. Basically, you just gotta play the games, but the main part of the video is capturing the entire map, and that's what we have done in this video. So folks, thank God for watching my Conquest video here on the channel. If you have any more questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section down below. If you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more. Also, make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Again, folks, thank God for watching, and Mamba forever.